Patterns of Performance and Bharatiya Practices Part 10. The Garuda Sanjeevani Way. We know that in a world full of uncertainty, only one thing is certain, that the future will be more interesting than past and present. There will be a tsunami of technology, of trends, improvisations, and the numbers of their active participants are going to surpass the current limits too. These trends are already reaching the remotest corner of the country and attempting to influence the core strength of the Bharatiya economy and national security, its common people who have knowingly, unknowingly, sustained the performance culture of Bharat. Denial of service attack, DOS, on culture. In the future, we will see massive flows of trends, human behavioral experiments, and AI VR-based improvisations that will be capable of disrupting the normal function of culture and society. Those malicious attempts by moral hackers, social media influencers, will make our ideas, identity, practices, and principles inaccessible to our people by flooding their minds with information traffic or sending those messages which trigger a crash, like a typical DOS attack. A glimpse of that future we can see in the changing nature of small events, happenings, protests that take place these days. Now the question before us is, what would be our options when such DOS attacks will turn more frequent, prompt, and aggressive, and how we will be able to counter that. Probably, we will need people with Garuda Sanjeevani skills approach. What is Garuda Sanjeevani? Garuda Sanjeevani is a rare herb found in the Himalayan range, which apart from its medicinal properties known for its ability to flow upstream, is moving against the flow of the water. So how does a Garuda Sanjeevani root move upstream? The reason lies in the physics behind its shape, known as the vortex street. A series of small eddies currents, circular currents, are created behind the obstacle, causing energy to be created which propels the root forward. The same principle is used to create the Archimedes screw pump, which is used to irrigate fields at a higher place than the water. Due to its peculiar property of moving against the flow of water, and the way it seems to defy the gravity principle, Garuda Sanjeevani is a matter of scientific curiosity and research across the world. It is the basic nature of this route, that is to cut the flow of water in opposite directions with ease, that is something to take inspiration from. To deal with such denial of service, DOS, attacks on the culture, we will need people with Garuda Sanjeevani skills who will be capable of cutting the flow of the stream and moving upstream with ease. And they will be our true trend riders. We have plenty of reasons and background to bet on the Garuda Sanjeevani approach again, after all those patriotic sons of Bharat Mata, who fought British colonialism, by going against the trend environment of the country at that time, those who sustained the culture civilizational legacy of Bharat in the post-independence era, who fought economic exploitation of the country, and raised the slogan of Swadeshi amid most turbulent national global environment. What is common in all of them is their Garuda Sanjeevani way. There were always some invisible trend riders in our country, but in the light of tech improvisations, somehow, they turned silent and went into a pause mode, while the big tech-sponsored professionals occupied the space. But at the same time, we can remain assured that any kind of challenge to our national security and cultural heritage will send an auto signal to those trend riders, and then they will not seek or wait for any kind of motivation to do their job. They will take a call, or we can say, self-cognizance, of the situation, and will get ready to play their part.